Hey, you INFJs out there, it's been a little bit since I made a video. Lots been going on. I keep saying that, but I want to say that, guys, if I continue releasing music and don't release INFJs videos for a while, don't unsubscribe. I've seen it happen a lot. Just don't unsubscribe. I'll get around to it. It means I'm doing a lot of thinking, and I'm figuring out how to explain to people who don't have the intuitive understanding I do, meaning intuition is complex. I feel it. I understand it. I have a general idea of the topic. I understand how to apply it. I don't know how to explain it. Be patient with me. It means that I'm digging into these topics and figuring out how to teach you. As you can tell, my hair is pretty much a mess. It's the frizz. It's just the weather. Normally, it's very well maintained, but my hair is very susceptible to frizz. The more you touch it in the heat, the more it just does this. So now I just have this fluff. Granted, it bounces whenever I run and stuff. Right, sorry, I need to stop. So INFJs. While I'm out for my jog, I thought I'd talk to you. In my videos, you'll hear me talk about not thinking with your FE quite often. You'll hear me talk about it in a negative manner more often than not. And today I'm going to tell you why FE is so important to your NI and how to maximize your NI. So, let's get into it. Your NI is supplemented by your FE. In one of my other videos, I said why NI is wrong about 50% of the time, or maybe it was like 30%. The answer, because you're getting information off of your FE. Everyone remember that? For those of you who watched that video, if you haven't, go watch it. You need to really get this. Okay? You remember that? I said FE throws your NI off. Well, the end of the video, I said until you have the understanding to understand your feelings. See, works like this. That person right there, I watch his body language, his facial expressions, and I'm thinking about how I feel about that person. These are my feelings, not his. Do I even want to talk to somebody right now? The answer is yes, I'm talking to him. Now, his emotional state, his mental state, and his personal state as an individual directly affects how I feel and interact with him now. This is why INFJs, 75% of them are ranked as INFJ-T types, turbulent types. I'm an INFJ-A, assertive type, meaning I'm not as affected by external stimuli as INFJ-T types. Are you following? So, what that ends up meaning for me is when I talk to somebody, I can seem a lot more insensitive and cruel. Genuinely, because, quite frankly, I just don't care. If somebody wants to be stupid and continue in their addiction to alcohol because they don't want help, then I'm not going to take it personally. They don't want help, let them go. Let them be destructive. Don't encourage it. Of course, we'll speak against it. That's the INFJ-A type, though. The INFJ-T type says, well, I know, but he's hurting. Well, I know, but he's in chains. Well, I know, but it's going to destroy his relationships with others. I want to help. See, your FE is directly affected by the state of other people, far more than the INFJ-A. I wouldn't have continued talking if I didn't care. I'm an INFJ-A. I'm not turbulent. I'm turbulent, but I'm not like, you know what I mean. So for me, I'm thinking, well, here's how the conversation would go. INFJ-Ts, this would be you. Hey, look, I know that it's hard to break an addiction. I was addicted before. Back whenever I was smoking cigarettes, I stopped, and I know you can do it too. I just don't want to see you get hurt, and I don't want to see the people you care about get hurt. The INFJ-A would approach the situation this way. Dude, I get it. I understand that addictions can be tough to break, but you also need to understand that you're choosing to be put in this situation, okay? If it wasn't for your own insecurities and you running from your pain, you wouldn't be dealing with this right now. And I'm willing to help you, but you've got to take that first step forward. I'm not going to put my heart out there for you while you throw it into a bottle of alcohol and drink it away. All right, I'm not doing that. If you want my help, I'll help you. But if you want to continue to destroy your marriage by that bottle of alcohol, there's nothing I can do about that. So you can go right on ahead, and I'll walk the other direction. What's it gonna be? Okay, so you just kind of saw the difference there. Now, you can already tell some of that's my personality. It is. Right? That was me. That's how I would talk to somebody. That's also the general way an INFJA would talk to somebody as well, though. Okay? So, how, you might say, Eric, how does any of that relate to maximizing the NI? Well, because your FE directly dictates what you're picking up on, and that's why it's wrong. About 33 to 50% of the time, whenever you're talking to somebody, usually your NI is right when you're not talking to somebody, and you're in a calmer environment like the shower, or your bedroom reading a book, or you're talking on the phone to one friend, and you're not in a social gathering. Do you understand? Your NI is not thinking, or you're not thinking about that other person at that time. So your NI has time to process without any distractions. This is what makes me so good, and one of my strengths being picking up on someone in the moment. I work very well in the moment. I do not work well whenever somebody is asking emotional, asking me to give my emotional energy away. I'm not good at that. INFJTs are great at that. They're natural nurturers. They care. They can talk for hours on the phone just listening to someone. Even when they're exhausted, they're still thinking, but I need to help this person. I am not. I'm thinking, yes, this person needs me. That is what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking, I'm thinking, I need to go. This doesn't make sense. And she needs, or he needs, to figure this out. So, you INFJTs, take pride in this. You are natural, affectionate individuals. Can you be swayed very easily? Can you have mood changes? Yeah. But you're so intensely passionate and loyal. Rejoice in that. And I'm not saying I'm not passionate and loyal, but I'm passionate and loyal in a different way, as you saw in the earlier skit. So, knowing your own identification as an INFJ. Are you a T or are you an A? That's the first step. Number 2, you need to be able to identify your emotions in the moment. Here's what I mean. When something upsets you, the first thing you should do is not say, oh, that person is so upset right now, they need someone to comfort. No, the first thing you need to do if you're an INFJ type is you need to stop and say, okay, what are they feeling? That's what you need to do. What are they feeling? Anger. Okay, they're feeling angry. What am I to do with that knowledge? The answer, give it to your NI. Keep listening. Keep talking. Wait for your NI to give you the answer and connect the dots before you put your heart out there. Then put your heart out there. If you're an INFJ type, you need to be able to ignore your thoughts. Your thoughts are semi-rational, and they are emotionally invested and involved. Without ever saying anything, without ever listening, your emotions are already involved. And that is why you're thinking, and that's why you know you can't be open to sharing all of your emotions at once, because if you do, then you're going to have trouble communicating what you're feeling. So, your emotions are already invested before you even start listening to that person. You need to do the exact opposite of the INFJT. You need to ignore your own emotions and listen with your TI, which directly supplements your NI. You need to be able to ignore your emotions so that your FE naturally supplements what you're not already thinking and feeling. And then you need to use your TI to reason within yourself how the other person's emotions are affecting you in that moment and what you can do to help them see what you are understanding with your NI. Then you speak. Hang on. So, that guy sipping the bottle of alcohol, he's sipping it, right? Now he looks hopeless and he looks frustrated. Use your TI. Your emotions say, dude, you need to put the bottle down. It's not good for you. I care about you. Stop doing stupid stuff. You need to ignore that temporarily. Think with your TI. Okay? He's clearly hopeless. He's frustrated. Understand how he's feeling. All right, so he's feeling frustrated. He's feeling hopeless. So rather than tell him he needs to put the drink down, I need to figure out why he's hopeless and talk to him. Dude, what's going on? You've been drinking that bottle like there's no tomorrow. You're clearly trying to forget about something. What's going on? Marriage just isn't going well, man. Boom. Now your NI says, oh, hopeless? Marriage not going well. He's giving up on his marriage. Now you've identified the issue. Now you talk to him and you figure out how to solve the issue. All right, INFJA, TI, NI supplemented. Listen to what they're saying. Connect the dots. Then your feelings on how you feel about the matter will change because of his responses. You turbulence. You use your FE in a way that enables you to listen to the other person, connect the dots with your NI by asking key questions directly related to how the other person is feeling. And then you are able to better assist that person as a natural comforter and counselor. All right, that's everything for today. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Don't unsubscribe if you come for my psychology videos. They will come when I have the information. So I love you all. I'll see you next time. And all you INFJs out there, continue watching all of my other videos. If you haven't already, you'll learn so much. You are all beautiful. And I mean that because I'm an INFJ too. Rock on. I'll see you next time.